Now, let's get to the fun stuff of Las Vegas. And as I mentioned, today, there was just the coolest experience. It was up at Resorts World, which is at the other end of the Strip. This was where lots of different players from all the different clubs, the Gillaroos were all there. Absolutely spectacular. The English fans, I'm telling you, when this thing goes to air Australian time, Saturday night here in Las Vegas, there are so many English people here that there's just going to be chanting going on, game after game after game, and it is going to be awesome. And don't forget, the biggest, highest profile and greatest game of women playing rugby league is going to take place. So just settle yourself down in front of the telly, Fox Sports, KO, however you watch it. It's going to be all day Sunday and, of course, all night here Saturday night. And the man who has put it all together is the great Peter V'Landys, the boss of the National Rugby League, the man who took this from a wild idea on a whiteboard to the reality that has brought us halfway around the world with tens of thousands of other people. We spoke to him today at the media launch. The man who made rugby league great again, the man whose vision has seen thousands of people come to Vegas for the first time, Peter V'Landys. This second time around has got to feel like the next level of heaven, right?
Look, it is. I just can't believe how it's grown so much in 12 months. It was big last year. You know, we had over 10,000 Australians. This year we're going to get close to 20,000 Australians. But who stole the show but the bloody English? You know, they are unbelievable. There's about nearly 10,000 of them here. There's 8,000 from New Zealand. You know, we've become one of the biggest events in Vegas now. I think the Commissioner said last night that we brought $100 million worth of economic benefit to Vegas.
Wow.
So there goes the English people.
Off they go, our dear friends. Now, you also got keys to the city, right?
Yeah, so we're very lucky to get the key to the Strip.
Wow.
I was more hoping it was the key to the safe, but anyway, this will do.
The planning that goes into this, tell me about the machine that is behind what we're going to see on the TV on Sunday.
Look, all credit to the NRL staff. They worked 12 months on this. It's not just a 5-minute exercise. To get all the 8 teams over here, for the first time we're having the women here, to get all the fields, to get all the gymnasiums and everything, and to have a joint venture with the UFC. It takes a lot of work, and we've brought I don't know how many people over from the NRL to put the show together. But they do it so well and so professionally. And look, you can have the greatest ideas in the world, but if you don't implement them right, they go to dust. So all credit to the NRL staff.
Also, when you're trying to do a competition, run a sport like this, it's about events. You brought so many wonderful events to racing. The idea that it's not just about Origin and Grand Final, there's obviously Magic Round, and now this. The sport has found this whole new kick. Events are so key in modern sport, aren't they?
Oh, look, if you don't do events, you'll die, and you need to keep reinvigorating your sport. We did it with introducing rules to make it more entertaining for the fans, and they've come back in droves. We've got the highest ratings we've ever had. We've had the highest attendance we've ever had. The number one person you've got to look after is the fan. If you don't look after the fan, and this is for the fans, this is a bucket list to come to Vegas. So the amount of people that walk past and say thank you for putting this on in Vegas, because we've always wanted to come here, and now we've got an excuse to be here. But the thing for me that's been generated from this is now the opening round of the NRL is a celebration event. In Australia, people go to pubs, clubs, they have barbecues. It was the highest rating rugby league round of the year, was the first round. So it's another new event for rugby league, and we're, right around Australia, even in Victoria, they're celebrating the opening of the rugby league season.
Well, especially the Fremont Street stuff, right? Old school Vegas, all the Fox Sports shows that are there. Again, there's something to do every day, and it builds and it builds and it builds.
And it builds, and then you get there, and the Legion Stadium is something else. There's another level, because they close the roof, and all the noise stays within there, and I'm just waiting to hear the English. The singing, they'll be on The Voice by the time we finish. I think that's how good they'll be.
One last one, the Donald. Has the phone been ringing? What are the tentacles? What's the spidey sense about the great man?
Look, every person that I know knows Donald Trump. I've rung them, so I haven't stopped trying. I've gone to the most senior executives in Australia, to people that know him in America. I haven't given up. We've got as far as his office, and we're just waiting. Look, he's an unpredictable person. Who knows? He might jump on a plane and come out, and if he does, he's going to meet more Australians in the one go than ever. So, but and we're the only country that has a trade surplus with them. So, you know, he owes us, in my view.
Well, imagine the singing of the national anthem, and in the background, Air Force One does the flyover. I think that's from showman to showman.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the way to come here.
Yeah, but if he came here, the publicity that would generate on American television, you could not buy. You know, if no one heard of Rugby League, they would have heard it if he attends here on Saturday.
Well, Peter, congratulations, and thank you for the support of us being here. This is a once-in-a-lifetime event, and it is all because of the team this great man leads and his passion for the greatest game of all.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you very much.
It is so good to be here, and just Peter's passion is infectious, his drive is obvious, and to make this happen is not an easy thing, and to make this even better the second time around, it is incredible. And as I said, you start with Vegas, a little later in the year, you go to Brisbane for that magic round, then you're into State of Origin, then you're into the finals, then you're into a grand final. Events, events, events. And that means that they keep hitting those new heights.